Hey guys, I'm Diane. I have finally found a design in my tiny home that is perfect. I probably won't ever rearrange it because it's the best it's ever been. I have downsized quite a bit, put stuff out in the building. Of course, you all know if you follow me that my workroom is finally gone. And now I have set up an art room, which I'm very looking forward to. Okay. It has been 49 years of collecting sewing items that took me so long to go through, get rid of, you know. But I'm sure you're just wanting to see the house, so I hope you enjoy it. It's been out of whack for so long that I am seriously breathing better. I'm mentally more at peace. Just knowing that everything is in its place and straight. Okay. Let me make sure I've told you everything because my mind is still kind of cluttered. I was going to tell you this. I don't know if my house qualifies as a tiny house anymore since I built the sunroom on, because now it is 860 square feet. So I'm sure it would qualify as a small home. But you know, I'm still going to call it my tiny house because I started with a shed that was 14 by 40. You know, that's 540 square feet, I think. Still probably wouldn't qualify. I think a tiny house is $399 and under. Anyway, I will always call it my tiny house. Now, let's get on with the tour. And I'll try to go slow and easy and no close-ups. I just had to interject this. Have you ever seen anything any prettier? Look at that. I bet there's 30 blooms there. This is an African violet that I water from the bottom. Water it from the bottom. Isn't that pretty? I just had to show you that. Hey guys, there's my dogs. This is my tiny house. This is the sunroom that I built on after I moved in it. This is my front porch. Let's go inside. Sorry guys, had to get over the rocks. Okay, here we go. Quinn's coming in with me. I hope I don't step on him. Okay, this is the sunroom that I added later. I like this arrangement. I have lots of seating in case my family comes. It's kind of a dark, dreary day, so my lights are really shining. I like that. All right, here's my TV. I have a little fireplace in front. I love this painting I did. I like the shelf in the corner. Got family photos of my grandkids mostly. Okay, Quinn didn't come in. Let me get him in. There he is. Okay, Quinn. Don't trip me. Okay. This is the best arrangement I've ever had. And I do like the curtains that I put up. I'll probably leave them because I really, really like them. I put my lounge chair in here, which was in the kitchen. I like that better. I have a barn door here that I keep open in the daytime that I can close at night. There's my bedroom. Let me get you this view here. That's where I sit and watch TV with my animals. We have plenty of room. Okay, let's go into the bedroom. Have a nice bed, comfy bed. I love my bed. This is my washstand from my great-grandmother, Jane Wheeler. I bought this cabinet from Amazon. It fits perfectly right there. And I keep stuff for my bathroom in there. Very handy. Now I can look into the sunroom from the bedroom. I like that. Everything feels open. The ceilings are 10 foot tall in the middle. This is an armoire that goes with my bedroom suite. I use it as a closet. I keep everything in there. Of course, this is my chair that my son built when he lived in Wyoming. I know I'm repeating things of you people who watch me all the time. However, this is my coffee porch. I keep this door open on nice days because I actually had it screened in for my cat. It's like a catio. She loves to be outside, and that's where she stays. I also had it screened in for my great-granddaughter so she wouldn't get stung, and I knew she would be safe because she loves it outside. Okay, let's go in the bathroom. Okay, here we are. I love my shower. It's a small bathroom, but it's fine with me. I don't have a problem with it. Now, I did find another angel picture in the storage building when I was out there putting things in the other day. And it is right here. Okay. This mirror is an antique that my mother had. I have a very tiny sink, and if I need space when I'm putting on makeup, I just put it right here behind me on my washer dryer combo. Okay, I'm very excited about my kitchen, y'all. Excuse me. It has been crowded since the day I moved in. Well, let me show you this closet. I have my peacock on my closet. It's another barn door. The cat litter box is in there. I keep it partway open so the cat can get in and out. And it is my only closet in the whole tiny house. And it has shelves with many things on it. Okay, here is my kitchen. It's been the most open it ever has been, and I love it. Okay. I have a little table here. I've got candles down there where I store them because I don't have storage, you know. I have another TV in here with another fireplace. On these cool days like today, that's all I need. Now this goes with my bedroom suite, but it is so large. I put it in here as my coffee bar, which I love. These are some of my grandchildren, one of my favorite pictures. Here's Kurt, second from the left. And the only reason I mention Kurt, y'all know that, is because he has passed. I put my little tree paintings in here on either side of the TV. I love those. This little table here was my mom's makeup table that she had built for her bathroom to keep her makeup and hot rollers on, things like that. So now it's mine, and I keep dog treats and cat treats here. And Buddy, they know where they are too. Relaxed Roman shade. Did y'all see that video? Okay. Now this is a cabinet. See, I almost tripped over Quinn. That Ashley had in her building, was not using it. I asked her if I could have it. She said yes. Oh, and by the way, Kurt drew that. It's very precious to me. I keep tissue and paper towels in the top, cooking utensils in the bottom. And I didn't put it up against the wall. I left space. Look what all I store back there. A cat carrier, a broom, a little cart that I put my groceries in when they deliver them, and I roll it into the kitchen and unload my groceries. Sometimes I put my washing in it and roll it into the sunroom and fold my clothes. Okay, here is my kitchen area. I have everything in order, in place. Y'all, if y'all saw my video of all the crap in here of my art room stuff, yeah, well now it's straight. Look how much room I have. I have lots and lots of room. Of course, there's my microwave and my ice maker. I keep water under that counter and dog food. Of course, here's my little table. My Aunt Brenda gave me these chairs a long time ago. I recovered them. Okay, this is a dining area in case I have company. That table will let down flat against the wall. I painted that horse probably 6 years ago. These little things from Hobby Lobby, like those little window frames, and this one in the window, add so much to your decor. I love the way that looks in the window. My other relaxed shade. I bought the stove much later. Didn't think I needed one, but turned out I did. I put my spices above so it'd be easy to get them. I have an apartment refrigerator, which is fine with me. I have a picnic basket over there that I keep cat food and dog food in. Very handy, but out of sight. I can use this little table here if I'm cooking for extra space. But that right there is basically all I have, and it seems to work for me. I love this shelf. It's got my plates and my cups and my glasses on it. Now this, I have dirty dishes in the sink, by the way. I didn't have time this morning to wash them. This rack over my sink, let me move over here, is not very pretty. But it is so serviceable when you're washing dishes because I don't have a dishwasher. I have plants here. I put up these 2 floating shelves. That is pottery from Ocracoke Island. I love Ocracoke, North Carolina. These two little planters I got from Amazon. I painted that cow a long time ago, about 6 years ago. Okay, down here is my dog food area and their water. I'll leave dry food out so that they always have something to eat if they're hungry. Some people say don't do that, they'll get fat. Well, mine are 13 and they're not fat, so there you go. Okay, show it to you this way. I just can't believe all the room I've got. I'm so excited about it. Okay, now this next room was my work room where I made my money. I'm retired. I don't make money anymore, haha. This is my art room. I've never used it yet, but Monday I will be painting a giraffe. Can't wait. It looks kind of messy, but you know, it is what it is. It's serviceable to me. There's where I keep my paints. I have many, many boards to paint on. I have a TV if I need to watch TV, which I just don't do in here. Gonna put me up a new bird feeder one of these days so I can see the birds eating, and a squirrel station. But this is my easel where I'm gonna paint. Whoop, I almost tripped over Quinn again. He's under my feet all the time. I put the shelf up so I can keep my paint on it and water and stuff like that. I do have a little heater right here, little fireplace, in case it's cold in here. Although I have a mini split that keeps this place nice and warm. And if you'll notice, I did not finish out the wall up above the shelves. I don't know if you can see. That way the heat and air can go over the shelves into the kitchen. I got this at Hobby Lobby to keep all of my brushes in. This table is here for me to iron my clothes on, and I will put ribbon on any Roman shade order that is gotten on my website, which actually doesn't belong to me anymore, but I agreed to sew the ribbon on. That's where I will be doing it. Very small table. There's my Roomba. Of course, there's the dog bed because my dogs will want to be with me if I am painting. The smaller table is where I will paint small canvases, which I paint on boards, not canvas. And there are some more things to paint on. Everything I need is in this room for painting. That is more or less my office right there. Everything I need for business. Okay, I'll show you outside. I have a storage building outside. I have a swing if I want to come out here and sit. I have a ramp that I can walk down. No steps needed for an old person like me. This is my driveway. My cat just escaped, so I have to leave the door open so she can get back in. I don't like her outside because she doesn't have front claws. She was one of those cats who tore up your furniture, so I had to have her claws removed, and I know that's horrible. I debated on it 6 months before I actually did it. So I don't like for her to be outside, but she will come right back in. She always does. Okay? So that's it, guys. Now Quinn has escaped. Quinn? Okay, guys, love's coming your way, and I will see you next time.